Oh my god, this intro is so nostalgic. Dude, I absolutely love this intro. Hold on, you're not getting any game audio. Hold on. Oh my god, not only is it the SmackDown intro from the time with the authentic music, it's like got these quotes and clips from the show, and it's just, it's even extended. Oh my god, I forgot. Because at that point, when the logo flashes up, you would get like the pyro from SmackDown, and it would cut to the crowd, and it's just, oh man. I just love the SmackDown of this time. It's so cool. Oh my god, Stone Cold with a jump scare. Welcome to WWF SmackDown 2, one of my favorite SmackDown games. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say about it. I absolutely love this game. Oh my god. So, we did a video of... Oh, my controls are wrong, hold on. Okay, so I did the video of SmackDown Just Bring It, and everyone in the comments was like, oh my god, you should play SmackDown 2. So here we are playing SmackDown 2, and I don't remember shit of the controls. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked. I thought the best way to start the game would be with the... Ow. Slober Knocker mode. So Slober Knocker mode is not really something that's in the game anymore, but it's... What do you mean there's rope breaks? Slober Knocker mode is where you take a character from the game and you put them against, on a 10-minute time limit, you put them against as many wrestlers as you can beat. And I cannot believe I'm having so much trouble with Devon Dudley. But as you can see, this game is like outrageously fast-paced. It's actually really funny seeing it like this. Okay, so we got a knockout. Knockouts are a thing. Oh, I forgot this game does this. Yeah, so when you play a Royal Rumble in this game, it does that for every single entrant, and it is incredibly frustrating. What difficulty is this game on? Holy shit, they're kicking my ass. So one of the things that I guess everyone really loves about this game is the career mode. Now don't worry, in about 8 minutes time... Oh my god, he's gonna throw me out the ring. Okay, you can't go out the ring in this game. Yeah, in about 8 minutes time, we're gonna be jumping into career mode because it's so unique, and the way that the career mode works in this game in particular is really unique. And it's also frustrating in its own little quirky little ways. How do you Irish whip someone? Okay, we got a knockout on Big Vis, Big Daddy V, and the game's going to load again, which is very frustrating. Again, it's just a byproduct of the game. Xbox! Don't know why I went full Brock Lesnar there. Oh, that's how you Irish whip them. And knocked out before his music even finished. So the Slober Knocker mode, I think, has been missing for quite a few years, but it was oh, sexual chocolate, Mark Henry. It was around for quite a few years. It's one of my favorite game modes, and I think there's a way that you kind of can do it in current WWE 2K games. If you create a custom gauntlet match that's maybe like finisher only, you could kind of do a Slober Knocker, but I guess you're limited up to 8 people, right? So this game, in this game, sorry, it can go basically infinite, right? As long as you can knock them out within the 10-minute time limit, the game will just cycle through the roster, I believe. I don't think there's an end, but I mean, there is no real way, without like mods or something, there's no real way that you could really beat someone in or beat the whole roster in 10 minutes. I'm getting sidetracked. It's hard to talk when you're trying to play a game, you know? Okay, Mark Henry proving to be a bit of a Devon here. Okay, rope breaks. Can work with that. Oh man, I love that animation of the clothesline. Rope break. Got ya. Okay, we'll do the Irish whip into the stunner combo, and it's going to be a knockout, which means that we can moonwalk our way into the next opponent, and that next opponent's going to be the Undertaker. Paul Bearer, close enough. This game, if you don't know, has 2 hidden characters. There's a bit of a funny story behind this. So, oh my god, I'm going to get beaten by Paul Bear. Oh my god, he's a brick. Oh, we both went for the same move. This game was supposed to feature Ken Shamrock and The Big Show, but they were both taken out of the game before release because Ken Shamrock was fired from the company. Take that, Paul. You're my least favorite, Paul. So Ken Shamrock was taken out of the game before the game came out because he was fired, I believe, or his contract was over, or there's some, I don't know, there's some story behind it. But The Big Show was also supposed to be in the game. However, he was taken out, for lack of a better term, because he was a bit too heavy. As the story goes, that's going to be a rope break. Lame. As the story goes, there was concern for The Big Show's health at the time, where you needed to have a sports license to work in New York or something. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But they were WWE was concerned that the health board wouldn't grant The Big Show a sports license due to his health. That's how JR tells the story. I mean, there's probably some real life implications as well. They were probably just genuinely concerned for his health, you know. But business is business, I guess. So what they did was they actually sent The Big Show back down to OVW so that he could spend time on his health and train a little bit more before coming back. And as a result, they kind of sort of punished him by removing him from the video game. Now, when they removed Ken and Big Show from the game, they actually didn't actually delete the data. They didn't actually remove the information from the game. They just dummied it out. So these characters, both Big Show and Ken Shamrock, can actually appear in the game when the game pulls from the roster table. Now, what that means is they are technically within the roster table. So in a match like the Slober Knocker or the Royal Rumble, where the game pulls from the roster table, it can actually load Ken Shamrock and the Big Show. I think this might have caused a whole thing as well, because basically Big Show was complaining at the time that he was in the game with no royalties, because people who were playing just regular, you know, tests is proven to be an issue for me today. Yeah, Big Show was in the game. Big Show and Ken Shamrock were in the game with no royalties paid. So essentially, anyone who was playing just a regular ass Royal Rumble had the chance of running into either one of these characters, or even accidentally controlling them as well. Because, you know, if they appear in the Rumble, you can actually select their nameplate and you can play as them. So that's a whole other thing as well. I can understand why, you know, you'd be frustrated, especially when, I don't know at this time what the kind of split was like, but a lot of wrestlers have gone on record saying that these video game paydays are really important for them. They're substantial enough to be you know, you're basically a lot of your income. Or at least that's how the story goes. I'd love to actually know, you know, maybe not a number. I think Nick Dinsmore put up a video recently talking about his pay in the video game, but most wrestlers will never tell you the actual number. Oh shit, Phil Nelson slam. I think this might be the end of the road for us. Test is proving to be a bit of an issue. If you've been keeping up the channel, I literally just filmed the WWF Raw video that's going up. So Tess has been a right thorn in my side today. That's okay, because we are very close to... Oh! There's a stunner as a move. Okay, that might actually be enough. I didn't expect the stunner as a move. Alright, take that, Tess. Now, I hope I never see you in one of these games again. I keep doing these retrospectives and running into tests so he can get lost. Although he is in Raw 2, and I think Raw 2 is one of my next retrospectives. So okay, nice. It's really convenient when you can get like a really good knockout, you know. If you're wondering as well why the knockouts are so quick, it's actually because the stats are slightly adjusted in this game mode. I think finishers do more damage and your opponent takes more damage as well. So it's very easy to knock people out in Slober Knocker mode if you have finishers. The eagle-eyed of you will have noticed that China is in fact a woman, which is crazy, right? So obviously this Slober Knocker back in the... when did this game come out? 2000? So yeah, 25 years ago. Intergender wrestling was like a thing, you know. I don't think it happened very often in WWE. It didn't happen in, you know, the TV shows, but the game had absolutely no issue with having China or Ivory or Deborah appearing in these matches. So, oh, there's Shawn Michaels. He's an unlockable character, actually. Oh man, wait, if I can just get another stunner. Oh no! Oh, 30 seconds from the end of the match, Shawn pins us and we lose, but that's okay because we still win. Okay, I didn't expect that. I was expecting Shawn Michaels to be celebrating. Wow, these arenas look cool as hell in PlayStation 1. I mean, the game didn't look anything like this. This is running on an emulator, which makes it look a million times better. But yeah, this is, we got 10. I think 10's a pretty good number, you know? You basically won a minute, right? Essentially. If I didn't have so much trouble beating like Devon and Mark Henry, then I probably could have got more. And I think I had a finisher. If I had been able to hit Shawn with that stunner in the end, I think I would have been able to get another fall, but it was not to be. It was not to be. Oh, I thought I was going to go to the leaderboard. There is a leaderboard. Let's have a look at the scores. Okay, so we got 10, which puts us 6th place with some guy I've never heard of before. Don't know who that is. But I guess the developers were able to get 20 with Stone Cold, which is insane. I think it's very easy to get 18 with Undertaker. Right? Like every move he does is like super strong. But anyway, we got 6th place with some other wrestler. I don't know who that is, so we'll take 6th place. It's fine. All right, welcome to season mode, which is probably the best mode for this game. Why is Kane a great superstar? So if you wanted to as well, if you happen to watch New Legacy Inc., they have done a 4-player season mode, which is awesome. But obviously, as I'm on my Todd here, I'm just going to be playing single player, so 1 player. But it's cool to have the option that you can actually do a season mode with up to 4 players. Let's pick Kurt Angle, why not, right? This will be his debut year. This is his first year in WWF, so yeah, let's have a look. So your status mode, oh god, your season mode starts in April, which is just after WrestleMania, I presume, and you have a full season of information here. So you have your status, which I think is, right, okay, so status is going to show you some information for each character. Obviously Al Snow here being the European champion, but I presume if there was like more to it than that, like maybe it'll show you like matches won or matches lost or maybe some other like information, but either way it shows you the champions, although it's weird because there's another page that does that here. All right, so truth be told, the records crashed the game, so let's just move on to either match or enter. I don't know what the difference would be. Let's click match. And we're okay, so we're loading into Monday Night Raw, so we can see the full match card, and we're in a battle royal, 4-person battle royal, which is very, very cool. So, annoyingly, in season mode, you can see that there is a full card with 8 matches in the show, but you can't actually skip right to your match. So you need to go to every single match on the season mode, which is... the reason I hate the season mode is because of this. So you can either actually, like, you can participate in the match, you can interfere, I think, but you're mostly going to be skipping these matches. Now, what it can do is it can show you a cutscene relating to maybe a storyline that's going on currently, which I think is what it's about to do. It's going to show us a little scene of maybe like Rock and Jericho. I know Mick Foley. Mick Foley's in our match. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So, yep, Mick Foley's entered the building. Whoop-de-doo. He's in our match anyway, so yeah. Much like SmackDown 1 season mode, you just get little tidbits of storylines that are kind of going on in the show. So what you just saw there is the health bars in the game. So whenever you skip a match, you have to watch these health bars go down incrementally as this music plays, and it's so frustrating. Now, thankfully, through the joys of emulation, people figured this out a long time ago, that you can, I think even when the game came out and people had action replays and stuff, people found that you can actually skip this animation, which makes it so much easier. So if I was younger, man, if I, like, when I had this game back in 2000, oh, okay, Shawn Michaels, hello. I was told I'm having a special match tonight. Well, who's my opponent? Joke's on you, it's fucking me and Mick Foley. Yes, if I had this game back when I was like, God, how old was I? 5 or 6? If I had an action replay, I would have played so much more season modes than I already did if I was able to skip those horrible health animations. It's really not that bad here, but it's pretty frustrating. I mean, even now, to be fair, as I'm going through this, it's still taking a bit of time. I don't know how Farouk won that when his health bar was the only one that went down, but sure, okay. I mean, that's a real ass tag team match right there. That's the Dudley versus the Hardys. Hardys won. Our tornado tag as well. That's very cool. See, Dudley boys are angry about their loss though. So they're arguing with Michael Cole there. A very young Michael Cole. Almost like a heel turn there. So Devon's raging at the Hardys because they lost, I guess. Alright, so here we are. We're going against Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, and Billy Gunn. I think Kurt Angle definitely seems like the outlier here. So it's a Survivor Battle Royal. I don't know what that means. Hopefully it's not too hard. So as you saw in the previous matches, this game doesn't have 3D animated entrances. It just plays the entrance video for the wrestler behind the wrestler basically making their entrance to the ring, although not actually in a ring. To be fair, I quite like how quirky and antiquated it is because it's pretty old school. Oh, King Kurt. Wow, this is like King of the Ring Kurt Angle over here. Look at that little smile. Look at that smile. Oh god, his head's disappearing. Let's not linger on that one. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why his head's disappearing. This is, oh, so this is Commissioner Mick Foley, I presume. I know this game does have Cactus Jack in it, so that's pretty cool. And is this Ass Man? He's an ass man. God, I cannot believe I watched this when I was younger. I mean, honestly, explains a lot. He's got a very defined ass in this game, which is kind of on track, I suppose. It's a little bit unsettling. God, my thing reset. Where? I don't know how to change who I'm looking at. Okay. R2 apparently is how you change who you're looking at, which is very cool. Oh, schoolboy on Mick Foley there. So I was kind of just going to let Shawn and Billy Gunn do their own thing, but apparently I'm just going to get camel clutched over here. So I've turned on the player indicators here. You can see that kind of helps with who I'm looking at. I said this in the Just Bring It video, but the manually targeting people is a little bit tricky. I'm not very good at it. And I did get some flack on the Just Bring It video for saying that, but I just find it really hard to keep track of who's who. You know, like who's got what color and who am I looking at. So I don't know. I struggle with it, but maybe not everyone does. Maybe it's just a me thing. But yeah, when there's 4 people in the ring, it can get a little bit messy. Oh, big moonsault there, taking down Billy Gunn and Cactus Jack, or Mick Foley, sorry. Don't expect I'll actually be able to win this, to be honest. Hold on, my controller's sticking again. Oh god. So my Xbox controller, like my actual official Xbox One controller, for some reason the X button gets stuck, and I don't really know why. Ow. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just fucking smashing buttons, hoping for the best. Okay, so you can't, I don't think you can leave the ring. Don't ask me why I'm trying to leave the ring. I keep pressing the wrong button to look at people, so I'm kind of like taunting all the time. Oh man, Rikishi style there. I tried to run. Oh, we wrestling? We wrestling. Hell yeah, let's wrestle. Billy Gunn, I'm pulling that hamstring. Oh no, he's got me. He's got me in a headlock. These matches are chaotic. I don't even know how to look at people. Oh, double arm suplex from Kurt Angle onto Shawn. So you're probably thinking, hey, Mick Foley and Shawn Michaels, I don't remember them in my game. Well, you probably did unlock them, to be fair, but they are unlockable characters in the game, and you unlock them through story mode, I believe. I don't know what the criteria is for unlocking them, but it is a thing. You'll be happy to know it is a thing. Now, can I get angle slam on Shawn here? I don't have... Oh, he's gone for a long... Oh, man. He was going for a superplex, or suplex there, so I thought if he's doing a stalling suplex, I can get the pin in, but nah, Shawn Michaels going into business for himself. Checking out of my finisher at 1. I know I'm the newbie here, but I'm still King Kurt Angle, damn it. Okay, Shawn's starting to look pretty hurt, though. Really, auto-targeting is like such a godsend in these later games. Oh, just missed him. I'm looking at the wrong person. Help. Didn't realize that Mick Foley had a finisher. God, this is... SmackDown 2 is so much fun. Like, it really, really is so much fun. It's pretty... Oh, I was going for a pin. It's super chaotic, right? You don't really know what's going on at any given time, but it's just fun. Oh, this might choke him out. Oh, damn. So, like, there is no, like, submission minigame. There is no submission meter or anything. It's literally just, you do a submission and the match might end. That's literally the mechanic. So that's how simple these games are. But the thing is about SmackDown 1 and 2 is I just think I love their simplicity. Not even SmackDown 1 and 2. Just bring it and shut your mouth as well. Like, they're just simple games to play. They're so much fun because they're so simple. And like, I really don't mean that as like a... That's not to say there isn't like depth and, you know, hidden little mechanics to enjoy the game with, but like, they're just simple. Like, it's one button reversals. You've got 2 finishers which you can just nail on the spot. Oh, maybe I can go for a pinfall. No. Thankfully, I've got knockouts off, so... Oh, Billy Gunn got up. I almost won out there off of the Famouser, but no, didn't really work out. These Fatal 4-Way matches are actually really hard because you can't leave the ring. I think maybe the only way to win this match would be... Oh man, I thought I was going to glitch my way to a win there. I think I'm just going to have to win by submission. Oh my god, I'm pressing right trigger instinctively because I've been playing like SmackDown. SmackDown versus Raw, I mean. Oh no, Shawn's got a sweet chin music in the chamber. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I kicked out. Yeah, I actually kicked out as well. Pretty crazy. Mick Foley's had that finisher for a while as well. Oh, this transmission. Oh, well, it was crossface chicken wing actually, but it's the same move. Uh-oh. No, Mick, when I said you had a finisher, I didn't mean you use it on me. Okay, we're going to go for our leg hook. Man, I have a finisher now, but even if I did it, I don't. Oh no. Don't know if maybe like Kurt does actually have a finisher. Oh, stupid. I don't even know why I tried that. I don't know if Kurt has the ankle lock as a finisher. If he does, I'm going to try and win the match with it. I'm going to have to watch this footage back because I really want to see that switch in music animation. He doesn't have the ankle lock as a finisher. Angle slam. He's going to break up the pin. Yeah. That was actually a rope break. How do you get rope breaks? Rope breaks. Oh, God, I can't even say it. How do you get... Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, it's elimination. If it's elimination, why are they breaking up pinfalls? Alright, I'm outside the ring. I think I can still control Kurt, though, if I wanted to. Yeah, I can. I can still control Kurt. I can't get back in the ring, though. Oh, my God. Mick on the rampage here. Oh. I think, like, the only way to really win these matches is by submission. I mean, you can get the pinfall now because it's essentially a one-on-one match, but yeah, it's unfortunate that Mick made me tap with the mandible claw. I don't even know how long this match has been. It's pretty crazy. SmackDown 2 matches don't usually go that long. But I guess when you add in all these extra people, I don't know why they're trying to break up pinfalls though. It's not if it's an elimination match. Oh man, I thought Mick was going to get the pinfall there with his big fat ass. Do you know what though? Just because I called Mick fat there, there's this amazing interview that Mick did around about, I think it was around about 2000 actually, around about this time, 2000, 2001, where Hulk Hogan, who was in WCW, basically ragged on Mick saying, oh well, he shouldn't be the main event because he's too fat or whatever, and Mick absolutely tore him apart, basically saying like, there's no need to bury me like that, and you know, if Hogan had stepped into the ring with a prime Mick Foley, he wouldn't have had a chance. He would have been absolutely destroyed in the ring. And even at that point in 2000, I would argue that Mick had, you know, more talent in his pinky than Hulk Hogan in WCW. So credit to Mick, man. I've actually met him at a meet and greet for one of his comedy shows, and he's just the nicest guy. And hey, nice guys, in fact, don't finish last because Mick has won this match by tapping out two people and pinning the last. So congratulations to Mick Foley. I don't know what impact it has on the story mode for my character in particular. It just means that I guess I've lost and I'll go down in the rankings. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to... I guess I won't be able to go for any titles anytime soon. The main event, The Rock versus Jericho. Jericho pulls out the win. We can only presume that he cheated. No storyline, no, so that's okay. But yeah, that's 1 week of story mode. You've basically seen everything there is to see, except for the fact that there are way more storyline cutscenes in this season mode, and you do get some pretty unique storylines as the story goes on. So yeah, I really like the story mode for I really like the season mode for SmackDown 2. Maybe we'll play it more one day. If you want me to play it more, maybe you should drop a comment down below. Alright, so just before we go, I think I need to do one last match. So this game introduces the Hell in a Cell for the first time ever. Oh my god, the Tombstone's there as a move. And yeah, so this Hell in a Cell, obviously very different and unique to probably what you're expecting. But yeah, it's essentially a cage with a roof, and you can jump out of these kind of colored corners here. I think H is going to have a bit of a hard time climbing up because he's a bit stupid. There we are, he's coming up now. Yeah, so come on. Can you climb up the side? Oh, you can climb up the not broken side. That's pretty cool. All right, come on, H. Come on, H. There we are. So yeah, this is the first version of the Hell in a Cell and SmackDown 2. And yeah, it's obviously very different, very odd that it's essentially just a cage with a roof, but you can still, it's still really fun, you know? It's funny when I see like 2K and stuff, they say, oh, you know, we don't know how to implement these matches, and oh man, I broke the panel already. Yeah, we don't know how to implement these matches, and we have to make sure that, you know, the boundaries of the game are not broken, blah 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 blah. And yeah, SmackDown 2 just basically implemented like a half-ass Hell in a Cell match and just called it a day. Now, admittedly to them, it was vastly improved upon in Shut Your Mouth. I can't remember if Hell in a Cell match is in Just Bring It or not. I've got something in my brain is telling me that the SmackDown Just Bring It Hell in a Cell is the same as this, where it's basically a cage with a roof on it. But don't quote me on that. I think it wasn't until SmackDown Shut Your Mouth when they developed like the proper Hell in a Cell. But yeah, this is super cool. You can even, these panels that you can break from the roof and the sides, they can actually be used as weapons as well, which is not something that's really in SmackDown game currently, or the 2K games. Also, not many games feature the, you know, when you do break the panel at the top of the cage, not every game features the panel hanging down. This game obviously doesn't have that either, but you do get to pick it up and use it as a weapon, which is pretty cool. But I really like how I like how quirky this cage match is, this Hell in a Cell is, and I appreciate the fact that they even got it in there. You've probably seen clips of the casket match that's in the game as well, because that's even quirkier, because you can basically just pick up the casket and beat people up with it. But yeah, that was a really quick match actually. But yeah, SmackDown 2 is super quick, I suppose. Oh, you've even got the ending animation from a cage match. So yeah, this is essentially just a cage with a roof, which is super cool. Yeah, very quirky, very off the time. You can throw people off of it, you can throw people through it, and yeah, it's essentially just a Hell in a Cell match, but it's the first version, okay, so they worked on it from then. That's going to be us for today. We have covered SmackDown 2, Know Your Role, shockingly 25 years after its release, which is pretty depressing actually. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. I love the story modes, I love the cutscenes and storylines that are in season modes. There's so many other features of this game I didn't even touch on. There's so many creation modes. There's a create a pay-per-view mode where you can create your own pay-per-views and you can play through them as if like you're playing it from start to finish. There's in-depth creation modes. The creation mode in this game is so much better than SmackDown 1. There's like so many more like exhibition matches, like I said, casket matches and stuff that I didn't even dive into either. Ultimately, I think SmackDown 2, which when you actually think about it and look at it on the surface, it came out 8 months after the original game, which is also insane. It just seems like it's a SmackDown 1 with all the features that they wanted to get in the first game. It almost feels like this game is chock full of features that they tried to get in the original game but couldn't for whatever reason. So SmackDown 1, as great as it is, it does feel a little bit bare bones. But then SmackDown 2 adds in tons of features and speeds up, I can't believe I'm even saying this, it speeds up the gameplay even more, introducing things like Slober Knocker, Hell in a Cells, casket matches. There's so many more game modes in this game than the first. And yeah, like the complete overhaul of season mode is such a huge improvement as well. Anyway, I could be talking about this game all day and nobody needs to hear that. So if you want to see more retro WWE games or any other games that you think I should be playing, drop a comment down below or like the video so that it really helps the channel grow. We've been growing so much recently that it's insane, being a little bit overwhelming to keep up with, but I really appreciate everyone who's followed along and joined the crew and sharing the love of retro WWE, wrestling, in general games, and of course enjoying the hype as we head towards WWE 2K25. I've just dated this video horrendously, so if you watch this in like a year's time, it's going to be 2K26, and Who cares, right? Anyway, that's going to be us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.